Hello and welcome to Prenatal Yoga for my fit mamas along the journey of their first, second, or third trimester. I currently am in my second trimester of my pregnancy. However, these moves that I'm going to run you through today are safe for you to do at any point in your pregnancy. We're going to go ahead and get started sitting in butterfly pose. So have a seat. Adjust your cushion underneath your bottom so your sit bones are making contact with the floor. And we're just going to start by breathing, bringing our awareness to our breath in this seated pose. And with each inhale, I want you to bring in a nice, fresh, cool breeze. And with each exhale, I want you to release any tension, tightness, or heat that you're holding in the hips and groin. So if you feel comfortable, you're welcome to close your eyes. And if you want to feel the baby, feel your breath rise and fall, you can take one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. Just give yourself a moment to tune in to this moment. Tune in to the next 15 minutes of yoga that was designed for you. Allow yourself to relax, to release stress, ignore to-do lists, and be present now. Think of that cool breeze entering your body. Think of that heat, the stress, the tension, just flowing out of you. It serves no purpose. And with the little one growing inside of you, it's best to not stress. All right, let's go ahead and just take your hands to your legs for a moment. And we're just gonna go through like a seated cat-cow. So we're just gonna get a little bit of extension through the spine. You should feel the pelvis tilt forward here. And then as you exhale, I want you to separate the shoulder blades, allow yourself to round through the back, drop your chin down. And on your inhale, sit forward, create space in your shoulder blades, or through your collarbones, sorry. And then as you exhale, round it out, separate the shoulder blades, feel stretch through your back and through your neck. One more time like that. Exhale, round it out. All right, go ahead and bring your knees together. Let's windshield wiper the legs. So drop both knees to the side. Bring them back to center and drop them to the other side. So you're just starting to loosen up, taking some internal rotation in the hip. And back to center. Let's switch ourselves around so we're on our knees in a kneeling position. Let's stretch out the back of the calves by coming into thunderbolt position. So what I want you to do is tuck your toes and then have a seat. So when you tuck your toes, you're going to get an additional stretch through the feet. If you're at that stage where you're experiencing leg cramps, this is really just going to help stretch out through the foot, which may give you some relief with your cramping. Bring your chest forward, allow your shoulders to drop down your back. Let's add in some shoulder rolls. So draw your shoulders up to your ears, really tighten up, and then as you exhale, drop your shoulders down, around, and back. Again, here we go. Down, around, and back. One more breath like that. All right, let's bring those shoulders forward. Squeeze them up towards your ears and then pull your shoulders forward and down. One more time. We're going to take a little tiny baby spinal twist. So take your right hand to the back of your foot, your left hand here, sitting nice and up straight, tall. And you're not really twerking, you're not trying to get as far across in your twist. We're just getting a little rotation through the side. Let's do the same thing other side. And again, repeat that, just a gentle twist. Go ahead, press back up onto your knees, extend your right leg, and keep the left leg knee down on the ground. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, drop the shoulders away from the ears, and then as you exhale, we're going to get a full body side stretch. Now, if you have blocks here, then you're welcome to use that to make the stretch a little bit easier by bringing the ground up to you. Maybe at the beginning of the stretch you need the block, and then you allow yourself to lower down. Now, if you are in your second and third trimester, you have probably been sleeping on your sides. So our sides tend to get very tight. So these stretches are really great to open up after a long night's rest. Same thing other side. So switch out the legs. You can move the block if you're using it. And let's go ahead, inhale your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, drop it down right to the side. Make sure through all these poses today that you're listening to your body and you're not going to put yourself through something that doesn't feel good, because ultimately you are the one who knows your body best. So make sure you listen to that. Let's do the same thing other side. We're going to add a stretch moving forward. So kick your right leg out once again. And you can use the block here. I like to just hinge forward. Hinge from the hips to bring your chest forward. And as you do this, you're going to feel a really good stretch through the inner thigh. As we stretch out the inner thighs and we focus on opening up the hips, it just helps prepare your body for the birth of your baby. Let's go ahead, switch to the other side. Kick your left leg out, and you can use a block here. If not, you can always stay up on your hands. And feel free to move in these positions too. You don't have to just sit still in a static stretch. You can move around if that feels really good on your body. Be creative. Own this workout. It's yours. One last breath here. Let's rise right back up to center. Pull your knees in. And then just go ahead, bring your feet right underneath you. So we are going to have a seat in Matsyasana. So this is really good for opening up the hips. Now I'm going to use this block here as an option. If you have really tight hips and you have a hard time resting in this squat, then this block can really help just by giving you that support so you can really breathe and rest through the pose. Now, if you're doing it without a block and you notice you're holding your breath, you're unable to find this position relaxing and listen to your breath, then I advise you to use a pillow or blankets, prop it up underneath your hips. Now, a couple things in this pose. You don't want to slump forward and round your tailbone down. We're really trying to open up the hips. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to use my elbows to press my knees out. I'm going to think about widening here through the upper body to create space in the chest and make sure my spine is straight up and down instead of rounding forward. We're going to take 2 more breaths here. All right, ladies, go ahead and press your hips up towards the ceiling. Nice and wide base, so you're in a wide-legged forward fold. You can bend one leg and straighten the other to feel a good stretch through the hamstrings. Or inhale, lift up, straight back. Exhale, fold forward one more time. This time, slight bend in the knees. Slowly round up one vertebrae at a time. You're not going to get dizzy here because you're moving nice and slow. Drop your tailbone down as if there's a weight on the base of your spine. Roll those shoulder blades back and bring your hands to heart. All right, we're going to move into a couple balance poses. There has been a difference in your weight and how you're carrying your weight, so you may feel that your center of gravity is a little bit off. So I advise you, if you feel like your balance is off, to be near a wall and use that to assist you. So we're going to bring the left knee or leg to above or below the knee, whatever you feel comfortable with. And we're going to find our peace, our calm, in tree pose. So I just want you to practice breathing and keep your focus. A good way to do this, to prevent yourself from tipping and turning all over the place, is to focus your eyes on one single point. And from tree pose, we're going to bring our left leg in towards the center, and then we're going to kick our leg straight back behind us, moving into Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. As I said, we're doing a little balance poses today, so just enjoy the ride, keep your focus. Take one more breath here, and then bend the front leg and set your back leg right down on the mat. The back foot should be parallel with the back of your mat. Reach your arms up and get cozy. Find comfort in Warrior 2 pose. Virabhadrasana 1, 2, and 3 are really great for strengthening the legs, which helps strengthening the pelvic floor as well. Inhale, reach your hands up towards the center. Exhale, float right back down into Warrior 2. This time, drop your back arm towards your leg. As you reach your arm back, extend your front leg for Reverse Warrior. Once again, we're getting a really nice full side body stretch. All right, bend back into Virabhadrasana 2, and you can step up to the front of your mat, or you can try to press off. Find Warrior 3, and then meet together with your feet on the front of your mat in mountain pose. We got the heart rate up a bit. All these balance poses has got us focused and present in this workout. We're going to do the same thing, other side. So go ahead and bring your right leg above or below the knee, depending on your balance. Ooh, and you might find that one side you have better balance. That could be a couple of reasons. Maybe you're more focused, or you may have actually stronger stabilizing muscles in the one side than the other, especially if you favor a side. So start by just finding your center. Find that safe place where you're not rocking and rolling all over the place. Once again, if you are having a difficult time with this, bring your leg a little bit closer down to the ground or use the wall to support you. All right, we're going to move into our Virabhadrasana 3. So you're going to take the leg back to center. I'm just switching around here so you can see a better angle, so you don't have to be switching all around. Then exhale, kick your leg back, extend those legs out. Draw your heel up, engage your glutes. Take one more breath here. Exhale, bend the front leg. Here we are, warrior 2. Find a footing that's good for you. So your front knee is going to want to pull in, especially if you're tight in the inner thigh. So I want you to consciously think about pressing your front knee out. Your back leg, your back foot is parallel with the edge of your mat, and that's creating this opening space here in the hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink a little bit further into Virabhadrasana 2. Then you're going to reach your back arm to the back of your leg. As you reach your front arm up towards the ceiling, extend your front leg. Reverse warrior. On your next exhale, we're going to sink into warrior 2, your choice. Step to the front of your mat or press off your back leg, find a warrior 3, and transition back to mountain pose. Take a big cleansing breath here. Breathe in through your nose. Expand the belly. Exhale through your mouth. Now let's do that again and be vocal this time. Inhale through your nose, expand your belly. Exhale through your mouth, be vocal. All right, this time, inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Grab your left wrist and kick your left leg back behind you. For a standing full body stretch, the front leg is bent, the back leg is not. And kick your hip out towards the side. Inhale, reach up towards the center and switch sides. Inhale, big reach up tall. Exhale, fold forward, crumble down. Have a seat on your derriere. And you're welcome to use your blocks here or a pillow to set yourself up for fish pose. So one block will come right between the shoulder blades and your head is going to rest on the other one. Oh, belly's out. So you can keep your legs out straight in front of you, or you can keep them in butterfly position, whatever feels best for you. This is a really good stretch through the upper body. Take a couple breaths here. Allow the shoulders to fall from your ears. And take another breath here. On your next one, you can go ahead and use your arms to assist you back to a seated position. If you have the time, I highly recommend you now to take a side lying Shavasana and just take a moment to breathe and relax and find comfort in this moment, in this time you've carved out for yourself. However, I understand that your schedules are busy, and if you have to end this yoga practice right now, then go ahead, take your hands to your heart, and bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today for this yoga practice. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel. You'll get notifications every single time I post a new workout. Today, smile, love yourself, love others, and treat yourself good.